Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is kind of a spur in the moment for every car enthusiast out there. You all know the feeling of staying up late at night looking up car parts, or just casually throughout the day just looking for parts and stuff. Today I happen to find a very good deal that honestly I can't really pass up. I was just checking Craigslist on my break, and then I found an offer for something that I've been hesitant on pulling the trigger, and honestly this deal I can't really pass up, so I decided to take advantage of it. This deal I couldn't really pass up. I even messaged the guy immediately. The post had just barely been uploaded, so I messaged the guy immediately, and I even left a pretty good deposit on it, and I wanted to ensure that I wasn't gonna miss out or lose it in any chance. And I know it was a gamble. The guy seemed pretty trustworthy, and honestly I'm just here to take the gamble. I'm gonna be heading down to San Diego, which is a pretty lengthy drive for me. Traffic hours on the rise, and it's quite awful, but I gotta gas up the car and I gotta dip. The item that I'm gonna be purchasing, of course, is a Paxton supercharger. And for those who personally know me, have been asking when am I getting a supercharger or a turbo or something, and I've been kind of holding off. I don't know why, just, you know, life's been taking over. Just haven't been really wanting to spend the money, but this opportunity I couldn't really pass up, and yeah, I'm taking full advantage of it. I am picking it up for a pretty cheap price, honestly. It is slightly used, what the guy says, but I'm gonna be going checking it out. The situation with it, like I said, a family emergency kind of came up, and he kind of needed the money like ASAP, and I told him I have money in hand. I see the offer that you're spitting, and I have the money in hand, and I'm willing to pay up forward and such. And well, let's go check it out and stay tuned with this drive. So quick update, I checked out the kit and I didn't like it. No, I'm kidding, I loved it. But the awkward moment was on the way here. I was supposed to take out a bit more money out of the bank, but I was just so hyped because of the occasion, and I went straight to his house and forgot to. So we're in the middle of just talking about cars, and his wife comes to count the cash, and awkward moment. It was short a few $100s. I was like, ooh, crap. So hopefully, I don't know if you can see in the back, that green thing. Yeah, that's a stage 2 intercooler. Because the guy, I quickly took out everything. I didn't want to make it look like I was stealing the kit or trying to do him dirty. So I'm doing a quick pit stop to Chase Bank, who also owns my car. Okay, so quick update. I got the final 200 bucks. Now we're heading back to the house to pick up the rest of the kit. Everything looks nice. Well, after I pick it up, I'm going to show you guys in better lighting. So yeah, let me go finish the process and let's get her done. All right, and there she goes. All the piping, the intercooler, the actual unit itself, it's all there. Kind of excited. Joining the boost world. Enrique, I'm coming. Daddy's coming, don't worry. Now the long drive back home in the dark, man. It's gonna be a long one. Gonna have to get a monster. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll be right back, guys. So of course I needed gas because, you know, these V8s love to suck it up. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be getting a monster today.
This is your daily tech and business briefing from Chatter. High five.
Dude, yo, dude, I went airborne on that.
Yeah, I know. My seatbelt fucking locked up.
Bouncy as hell right now. My front's solid, it's my rear. Like, turning's good, it's just a bump. When I hit a bump, it's vicious. Woo, shit.
Nice little cruise.
What?
Oh, we're dead. Oh, God. riding on wire right now.
I'm on wire and a blown shock. I got you beat. Woo! Or is he laughing? Yeah!
You're going smart.
Am I?
Yeah.
Shit!
Get the bump slower.
Okay.
Big smart.
Did you record it? I hit it from a dig though.
You should tell me, like, you should watch us, like, hit so you can see us, like.
Whoa.
I squat.
Bro, when you hit that bump, it looked like you didn't even have a lift.
Really?
Your car looked lifted as fuck.
Yeah. Watch, look. I kind of gripped a little. We're on a turn! He's wild. Oh, there we go.
Hey, let's not do that anymore,
What?
Not sure.
Something went.
I heard something flapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I shot off a piece.
my tire. Oh, is that wire?
Yeah. Oh, hold on,
Hold on. Let me see your phone.
I'm showing wire.
Manuel, I need your phone.
That's pure wire. And that's how the night ends. Oh my god. I am. Woo, okay, a little night fun with John. And oh, we're thugging it. Hold up. This is what you call ratchet racing over here. Both of us showing wire.
Only in Mexico.
Only in Mexico, guys. Look at that.
Only in Mexico.
John and I both on wire. Yeah, I heard it on that hit. It started flapping
That shit
all
was
over the place.
flapping. Like, I thought this car was being off or some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what the f?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only in Mexico. Feel me?
Now it's more about just trying to get home without blowing out one of our tires. And remember, like and subscribe. And John, what do you got to say?
Comment.
Okay, so just like that, it's the following day. As you guys can see, we had some issues last night, and let me supply some more context. So I did go down to San Diego. I picked up the Paxton supercharger. Then I came home. It was a bit late. It was around like 10ish, and my cousin John came and hit me up. He's like, "Yo, let's go for a cruise." And you know, hell yeah, I'm gonna cruise. You know, who cares that I just drove like 5-6 hours both ways to San Diego and back? Who cares? So yeah, we're out driving, having fun. My car started getting really bouncy, and I'm just gonna assume that I blew out one of my rear shocks from my coilover kit. So there goes another upgrade I'm gonna have to do. Well, redo, I guess, because I already have a coilover kit. So I have the GSP coilover kit, and I've had it for about a year, and sadly, it looks like the rear shock is kind of going out. The reason why I think this is because I have uneven warping on my tire, and then especially last night, since I started doing pulls with my cousin, my car was squatting real nice, but when I hit a bump, it felt like as if I was in a lifted truck while towing at like max capacity. Like I hit a bump and that thing just sagged in the rear. So yeah, I was kind of loving how it was squatting, but I was still kind of concerned. So I went ahead and I did a dig pull, and I felt like that was kind of like the last straw that broke the camel's back. And I started spinning out my wire, and yeah, it was kind of bad. And yeah, that was last night. But let's go over the supercharger and why it was such a good deal. So like I said earlier, I was just scanning on my break time, and I saw this guy post it up. He kind of needed the money really quick, so I just decided that I was gonna go out and, like, you know, just see if it was okay. And well, as you guys can see, it all checked out pretty well. The Paxton supercharger kit I got had a few upgrades to it, and honestly I couldn't pass up the deal. I ended up purchasing the kit for $2,700, and for those who've been on the market or just been scanning them, you know that's one hell of a deal to get a kit for that price. Especially, I mean, brand new, those kits go for around, it's like $5,700 for the tuner kit, which that's basically what I'm gonna have. But what really caught my attention even more was the fact that it is carb legal in California, meaning no matter what I do to it, technically it won't be carb legal anymore. But the importance is that the unit itself has a carb legal stamp on it. So if I was to get pulled over by a cop and then they look at my supercharger kit, they're gonna see that it is California compliant and has carb numbers and everything, and to the point that they can even look it up and it will check out. The only thing is, of course, I'll have a smaller pulley and such, which, let's be honest, majority of cops won't know the difference or know what comes factory, or what comes stock for the carb legal system. So that was one plus that really drew me to it. And then let's see the rest of the goodies. Okay, so here goes the kit. As you guys can see, it is the Paxton, it's like the 22000 or something like that. The head unit, it is self-contained, so no need to tap into your oil pan or anything and risk any metal shavings getting stuck in your engine and leading to some failure. Another thing that really caught my attention was that this kit is the polished, which is one of the highest you can get. Well, just the addition, you know, because you can get the satin, you can get the flat, and then you can get the polished. So the whole kit is polished. I don't know about this piece, but the pieces that show are actually polished. So that was a plus, you know. Another thing that the guy had, he had upgraded the blow-up valve. And then this one is what? A max flow race bypass valve. But same thing as a blow-up valve, come on. As you guys can see, he upgraded it because he had the standard stock one that came with it. Then these ones are the ones that make it sound like a jet engine and sound amazing. And from what he was telling me is that there are two that are built by like ProCharger and like this one, and the one on ProCharger doesn't sound that good. You know, in the car world, it's all about preference. So either way, I'm gonna love this over the stock one. I just want that cool little sound like turtles mating. Okay, so other than that, he does have the upgraded oil filter on it. Majority of Paxton and Vortec supercharger kits that also make it carb legal is that it hooks up to the factory air box, which no one likes that. That's the point of why everyone puts a cold air intake, is that it's so restrictive and everything. It looks disgusting in the engine bay. So he had upgraded it to a much better one. So as you guys can see, that's another bonus. But I'm going to end up selling this. So if anyone has a Paxton that wants to buy it, go ahead. The reason why I'm going to be selling this is because I already have my own little filter. Look at this little thing. Little pod going on. But I'll show you why. I'm going to show you what I have in store for this thing. So don't worry. That'll come after when I'm installing it and everything. So yeah, on top of that, these came with the 52-pound injectors. That's going to be the end of my video. Go into the comment section. Let me know if it was worth the 5-6 hour drive to San Diego, or do you think that it's going to bite me in the rear end in the long run? And as everyone knows, only time would tell, but until then, I'm going to beat the crap out of it. I'm going to install it. So you're going to get the videos of all that. You can see the videos of me trying to do the modifications to get it to work with my current setup. And on top of that, I also have, I'm going to have to figure out the issue with my rear shocks. So if anyone has any stock rear shocks for sale, hit me up on Instagram at apex.s550_. Sadly, I did throw away my shocks, so I'm going to have to figure out that. But stay tuned for the next videos I have.